Okie dokie. Let us go check out these side story or mini episodes for chapter 2.
Need something?
No. Okay, up there. Who are we talking to? Hadi! What's up? Hold up.
Greetings. What do you say? Would you like to hear an old story of mine?
Yes, very much.
Good. I've never really liked this place. This Alnoda. It brings back memories of that day, you see. I remember well that day that Nadereh sang in front of everyone. The entire audience fell silent as the color drained from Nadereh's face. In a panic, I cleared the venue, but Nadereh just stood there in silence, her shoulders trembling. Never once before or since have I seen her like that. Everyone had simply assumed that she had the power of song. It had always been passed down from parent to child. It's a power not to be displayed without proper decorum. Especially not when the wielder was young, before it had been fully mastered. When Nadereh was very young, she would only ever sing in front of her mother, Aldelia. Back then, Aldelia once spoke with me in regards to Nadereh's power. She said that one day, Nadereh's abilities would surpass her own. Now that Aldelia is gone, I can no longer ask her what she meant by that. But what I think Aldelia sensed was not Nadereh's power of song, exactly, but I think she was just confusing her own power with Nadereh's, as it resonated with Nadereh's singing abilities. In any case, from that day forward, until you people came along, no one truly understood Nadereh's power. Of course, I've already told you the story of how Nadereh behaved after that. She threw herself into studying the art of war, as if to make up for what she lacked. In an attempt to support her, we also threw ourselves into the pursuit of raw strength. Once Nadereh stopped singing, the musical culture of Retem sadly began to die out. Day after day, all we did was fight enemies and fall down exhausted at night. And then wake up and do it all again. At the rate we were going, Retem arcs would inevitably burn out. But just as I was beginning to become seriously worried, you arrived in Retem so gallantly. These folks will bring about a change for us. Looking back, it seems strange I was so convinced without any evidence. But when I saw you fight, that's what I thought. Of course, you know better than anyone what happened after that. Nadereh's true power manifested itself, and Renes Retem was finally suppressed. And then music returned to Retem. Thank you again for everything you've done.
Fighting and dancing seems like two sides of the same coin. I love Retem music too.
Thank you. You should tell everyone that. They'll be glad to hear it. And now, thanks to all of you, it isn't painful for me to come to this place anymore. We are in your debt. And now it's our turn to try and repay you. If you ever need anything, please do not hesitate.
Hopefully Nadereh is working on some new songs for us to listen to. While I like the two songs, Nadereh Chapter 2, Aina Chapter 2, Manin, Dozer! Hey, and Hadi again. Let's go talk to Nadereh. Anyway, I hope she's adding more music. I like those two songs that she sings, but, you know, it's been like 6 months of those two. Still wanna... Oh god, there's a Gigas. Kuna and her duet. I love the added touch of all the music fading out and having this heartbeat when you're near a Gigas. But of course their level has been increased. So there's very little I can do right now. Very quiet, Nadereh.
You, is it?
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd rid the place of enemies while enjoying a stroll. Perfect timing. There is something I require your help with. I would like to ask you about the relationship we will be building between Retem and Aelio. Now that we will be cooperating, it would be proper for us to learn more about each other. I am not very familiar with the ways of Aelio, however. Other than military affairs, I know little of its culture and customs.
We have lots of cats.
As we are personally acquainted, I thought I could practice some cultural exchange with you. Come now, don't worry. Nothing more difficult than some simple conversation, just as we are doing now. What do you think?
I'm happy to talk to you about anything.
Is that so? Very good then. With Manon, I have had some exchanges about technological matters and the like. But I have not had much opportunity to speak with Aina. How should I phrase this? There are not many in Retem with a temperament such as hers. I find myself at a loss as to how to start a conversation. How do you usually interact with her? What are her interests, for example?
Aina loves your singing.
My singing? I suppose I could talk about that. I see. This has been useful. My thanks. Do you have a moment now? I'd like to know more about you as well.
I may or may not be the Guardian from 1,000 years ago.
Let me see. What shall I ask?
Many signs are pointing to the fact that I am the Guardian. I had to point this out. I've pointed this out several times. But the sheer fact of I show up on show up on Helfa, immediately get attacked by Dark Force, and then proceed to overpower every single ARCS member in this entire planet within... Oh god, he's pissed at me. Within Or was that just the... Oh no, he's fine. Someone else aggroed him. Anyway, finishing my train of thought. Show up within hours Dark Force attacks. And then I proceed to instantly become the most powerful ARCS member of this entire planet. Defeating Nex Alio like it's nothing. Defeating Renus Retem like it's nothing. And defeating... I don't remember the dude's name in the Kavaris. Just doing everything that these ARCS members have been struggling for years, hundreds of years. I mean, it could just be standard, you know, Phantasy Star protagonist, anime protagonist, but I like the idea that we're the Guardian. I mean, the music even kind of... The music for Dark Force even kind of hints at that a bit. Just conveniently lost my memories, but I have not lost my ungodly amount of power. I am the most strongest person in the universe. I look forward to seeing what's going on in here, but with the completion of the final region being added, which is a tiny region compared to the others. Well, we still gotta do something about Helfa Lake. That might be either its bonus episode, or it's gonna be like the next update. Which for that small area, we'll see. Something's gonna happen there. But once all the regions have been set, hopefully they can start really expanding upon the story.
Perfect timing. Can we talk? What do you think of the people of Retem?
I think they're great.
Of course. Me too. When we first got here, I thought all of them were really super scary. Fighting is part of life for them, so they give off this total only the strong survive vibe. Or like they really believe that might makes right. Remember how uptight they were when we got here and Renus Retem attacked? They acted like they couldn't be bothered with some outsiders like us. But after getting to know them, I know that's not how they really are. When I made the effort, I found out that they're really kind. They even showed me how to survive in the desert. They told me all about which enemies I should be aware of, where to find food, and all kinds of other really helpful advice. A lot of them also asked me about Alio. They haven't interacted with the outside world much, but they are interested in it. It's just that they've been so busy fighting that they didn't have time for much else. And even their strongest fighters never brag. They look out for each other, protect the weak, and help those in need. Oh, and they also talked about Nadereh a lot. I could really tell that they were doing everything they could to support her. Not only do they respect her, but they completely trust her to lead them. I can really feel how united all the people of Retem City are. When I stopped to think, it made me realize that the people of Alio Town are the same. I almost feel like I found my new hometown. Which means I need to do my part to be a contributing member of Retem ARCS too. I know I can do it!
Are you gonna keep being, or is she gonna have that happy-go-lucky attitude when we find out that her dad's gonna be the host of Dark Force? If the doll's version of Dark Force still works like that? Next location! Who's this? Aina again. Man, I really wish they added in the snowboards around here too. Boo doo 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 doo. Oh, there was someone closer over there too. Whoops, I didn't even see that. Who is that? Wait. It says there's someone over here, but is it talking about over here? Bring that mini-map back up. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll go talk to Aina first since we're already halfway there. There's someone on the mini-map, but not on the main map. The Gigas is still out there. There's people fighting it. We're like, oh, I can't fight it. I'm too weak.
Oh, is that you? Were you listening just now?
You were whispering something, right? Thought I heard someone's voice.
I was practicing singing. I try to do it where no one can hear me, but I guess you found me. Nadereh's singing was so beautiful. She's such a good fighter and a good singer. It's no fair. Hadi and the others were amazing too.
Are you getting good at singing?
I still need practice. It would be so much fun to sing with everyone. Lately, I've been talking with Nadereh often, and singing comes up a lot. When it comes to singing, she takes her practice just as seriously as her combat training. She's always trying to figure out how to best convey her emotions through her songs. Even though she lost the power of song and didn't sing publicly for a while, she told me she was still practicing the whole time. She is a really hard worker. I think that's exactly why everyone is so supportive of her. Manon said she didn't think that Nadereh's singing would have any effect on us. But I feel like I can do anything when I hear her sing. Now that I think of it, we all used to sing in Town too. We used to sing and let it all out. Then we'd get a good night's sleep and be all ready for the next day. I think maybe song has a lot of power to begin with. I wish I could be like that. I wish I had some sort of special talent that I could use to help people. Oh, that reminds me. Once when I talked to Nadereh, she let me see her room, and it's, well, it was super cute. She has little pink Rappy dolls all over her bed and stuff. They're everywhere. I wonder where she got all that stuff. Maybe one of her attendants made them. Or maybe she did? Oops. She made me swear I wouldn't tell anyone about her room. Sorry, forget I said it.
Alright, I should be under this part. I need to clear some memory. We got people in South Retem, but I need to check out what this person is over here. That's not there, but there they are. Unless it's supposed to be marking the, I don't know. I'll need to investigate that. But to stop this part here. Thanks for watching.
Hold this